Hi everybody, it's Jill Blanchette with Green Thumb Stampers. Happy Friday. I'm here with a Finally Friday video. I'm going to do a no frills tutorial for you on the Springboard card. Just going to show you how to assemble one of your own and not how to decorate it. You can decorate it however you want. So hang on and we'll get started. Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a no frills tutorial on how to make this card. It's called a Springboard card. It was a card designed, I guess Susan Campfield designed this idea with these little springy things inside there that help give a little extra dimension. So I'm going to show you how I did this without going in too in depth. I do have written instructions on my tutorials file, or in my tutorial file. So if you go to greenthumbstampers.com and sign up for my newsletter, you each week will I'll like have this picture in there and you can click on the picture to go to the tutorial, or you can just click on the tutorials link to go to that file and you'll find all the tutorials that I create in there. And so what I'm going to do is walk you through my no frills where we won't do this part of it. I'm just going to put it all together. We're going to start with 2 pieces of basic white, and I'm using the thick white. I found that the card part, it was sturdier feeling with the thick white. So I've got 2 thick whites at 4.5 or 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then we have a piece of the thick white that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. You'll need, and I've already embossed these just for this video, but I have 2 pieces that are not 2 inches, sorry. That's this one, 2 inches by 4 inches. And then I got these 2 pieces that are, oh, I can't find it, 1 1/4 by 4. I always get this side wrong. So these are 1 1/4 by 4. You need 2 of those. And then this is 2 inches by 4 inches. And I embossed that as well. So we've got our first piece for our base. Go ahead, you want to emboss these 2 panels and then glue them to the sides of the card. Okay, so we're going to glue these down to the left side and the right side. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you also need 3 strips of white. That I did not use the thick white on this, but you can. And they are 3/4 inches wide by 3.5 inches long. And we'll get to those in a second. And that's all. This card does not really take too many pieces. It all just comes in with however you want to embellish your top piece. I use the Cheerful Daisies. We made this one in class, so that was why I chose the Cheerful Daisies. So now we've got our actual base ready. Now we're going to use the other piece of basic white. And you can score this or fold it. I just find folding it to be easiest. So we're going to fold it in half. Maybe not with this thick white. Folding's not the easiest. Awfully thick. And then take your top panel and fold it back. So you're going to fold it in half and then fold 1/2 in half. Okay. So it looks like that. And I know I told you I wasn't going to decorate it, but I just want to do it while I've got it unassembled. So I've got some sentiment, and now is the time to stamp your sentiment on this piece that we just folded up. So it's just going to be easier to stamp it before you glue it down. So I put the sentiment on there. And then now you want to put your glue on the back of this piece, the large portion of, and then you're just going to glue that into this space you got here, and it will go all the way to the bottom. It is a full 4 1/4 inches, so go ahead and glue that down into place between those two pieces. And then now you've gotten this. Okay, then we're going to set this aside for a second. And now I modified from what I saw online to make this my own card that I wanted for class. What you can do on this piece is totally up to you. You can add a couple more layers and just, you know, do whatever. Use this as your card front and have fun with it. I just stamped happy birthday, and I'm using the Pansy Patch stamp set for these stamps I'm using here. And I'm just going to stamp it up in the upper right. And I got some Granny Apple Green ink. And then for my card, I took this 2" by 4" piece and I popped it up on the front. And so here, this is as far as I'm going to go with the decorating. This is where, again, you can do what you would like with this whole piece, however you want to decorate it. You've got this 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece to decorate. Like I said, you can put some designer series paper on the top and then embellish with some, like I'm thinking of the really bright, pretty paper we got right now. Remarkably Made, I believe it's called. You could put that down on here and then use some of the ferns that go along with the coordinating set. However you want to decorate this. Again, I'll show you mine. This is how mine turned out. I used the, this is Cheerful Daisies and the dies. I cut out 3 of the big white daisies. I brushed a little bit of yellow in the middle, the Daffodil Delight or Lemon Lolly, and then just tried to put some of the petal pink on the top just to tie in, or it's not petal pink, sorry, it's Bubble Bath. This is Bubble Bath. And then over here I just stamped in Daffodil. First I stamped in Lemon Lolly, then I rolled it in Daffodil, stamped it down, and then brushed a little pink in the centers of them. Popped those up with some greenery and called that card front good. Okay, so now we're going to take these 3 pieces we got here and make the little, I'm going to call them springers, the springs. We're going to make the little springs with them. So what we want to do is take our scoring your scoring panel, your scoring blade, if this is the cutter that you're using, and you're going to score at 3/4 inch, 1 1/8 inch, 1 1/2 inches, 2 1/4, 2 5/8, and then 3. Going to do that on all 3 papers. So hold on a second. So when all 3 are done, you're ready to assemble. So you're just going to fold on the score lines. Okay. And if by chance it doesn't line up, then just take your paper, line up the base, and then just kind of squish and push it around. Unless it's really off, then you might just want to do another one. But so you're going to fold up your 3 springers, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the shorter side to hold it together like so. Okay, we're going to do that to all three of them. Put a little bit of glue on there and stick it together. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last one. I'll be right back. So when all of your springs are assembled, go ahead and you're going to put them down like this, not with the springy thing on the side. Nope, I apologize. You do want the springy thing going that way, so it looks like this. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on there, and you're going to stick them on this panel of the base. And then stick one somewhere for the inside to have an element that pops up. I have put a daisy on mine on the inside, but whatever you decide to do out here, continue it with a little flare of that same inside. And then when you go ahead and get your front decorated, I would also recommend you decorate this piece now while it's unassembled. Put this part on next, and then come over here and glue these, put glue on those two pieces, and then this is going to go top to bottom, so just measure from left to right, make sure it looks like you got a even amount of space between here and here, and then just glue it on. Kind of give it a second to hold on there to make sure it's going to stick and your glue's going to dry. And then it's all set. So there you have it. There's our Springboard card, no frills tutorial for this week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again. Bye, guys. Okay, there you have it, everybody. I hope you give that a try. Don't forget about my Green Thumb Stampers Creativity and Bloom Facebook page, where I welcome all your creations to show to people. It is open to the public, so put your stuff on there and let us all see what you're working on. And don't forget my tutorials in my part of my weekly newsletter. You will get the access to my tutorials, and I've got, like I said, I made the Springboard card tutorial, and I will attach that in, I think I attached it last week, so you can get them there. It's pretty much like my only place that I put my tutorials, so if you're interested in something, you can sign up for my newsletter, greenthumbstampers.com. Sign up for the newsletter. I think all it's going to do is ask you to verify that you did sign up for it, and then every week I show you my Wednesday weekly card, and then that's typically what I will do a tutorial written for, and oftentimes my no frills videos like this, just to show you how to make the card and not do all the rest of it. You're your own creator. You come up with your own creations. How about that? And so, you know, you don't need me to show you everything, just sometimes how to get started with a certain design. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll be back again, everybody. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.